morning, students. Today we'll be learning about the circumference and area of circle. What is circumference? The distance around a circle is known as circumference. It is same as the length of boundary. The way we did the length of boundary or perimeter in case of square, rectangle, triangle and parallelogram, in the same way the length of the boundary of a circle is known as circumference. The ratio of circumference and diameter of a circle is constant and it is denoted by a Greek letter pi. The approximate value of pi is taken as 22/7 or 3.14. This value we have to remember, and the definition of pi is given above, the ratio of circumference and diameter. This also you have to remember. If the definition is asked for, you cannot write only the value. You have to give that the ratio of circumference and diameter. Remember that. The formula for circumference of a circle having radius r is 2 into pi into r, where the value of pi is 22/7. And the formula for area of circle having radius r is pi r square. So, in this exercise we are learning these two formulae. Let us now solve some example sums from NCERT book. All these sums you need to do in your classwork notebook after writing a new index. Sum number 1. Find the circumference of a circle which has radius 21 centimeter. And here the value of pi is given as 22/7. We will be writing down the given data that radius r is equal to 21 centimeter. Circumference of a circle is given by the formula 2 into pi into r. Instead of pi, we are writing the value 22/7. So, 2 into 22/7 into 21, that is equal to 132 centimeter. We have to note down one thing here, that as we are finding the circumference, that means the length of boundary, the unit remains centimeter itself. It is not being squared, because we are only simply multiplying 2, that is a mere number, into 22/7, that is also a pure number, into 21 centimeter. Here there is a diagram to show you that the different parameters of circles, that is radius, the distance from the center to the circumference, then double the radius is equal to diameter, and the two formula we have learned, that is also given, area of circle pi r square, and circumference of circle we have learned 2 into pi into r. But as because 2 into r means diameter, that means double the radius is diameter, we can also write the formula of circumference as pi into d. Now we are moving to sum number 4. A gardener wants to fence a circular garden of diameter 21 meter. Find the length of the rope he needs to purchase if he makes 2 rounds of fence. Also find the cost of rope if it cost rupees 4 per meter. Pi value is provided in the question as 22/7. Here we can see the picture of a circular field where there is a boundary. In the question it is given that rope is used, but here it is just showing the boundary. I wanted to make you aware of the fact that whenever we are fencing something, that times we are not interested in the inner space. we are interested in finding the length of the boundary line. That is why I have given that picture. Hope it is clear now. The given data is diameter D is equal to 21 meter, radius R is equal to 21 by 2 meter, circumference 2 pi R is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 21 by 2. If you calculate and reduce it, you will be getting 2 pi R is equal to 66 meter. Now we are fencing it twice, 2 rounds are given. So circumference must be double, because circumference means taking a complete round around a circle. So here we are taking 2 rounds. So the total length of rope required for fencing, that will be 2 into circumference, that is 2 into 66, that is 132 meter. The second part of the sum, we have to find out the cost. Cost of 1 meter rope is rupees 4. So cost of 132 meter rope is 4 into 132, that is rupees 528. In sum number 7, we are required to find the perimeter of the adjoining figure, which is a semicircle including its diameter. Now here the diameter of the semicircle is given as 10 centimeter. So if we divide the diameter by 2, we will be getting radius as 5 centimeter. Length of the curved path will be half of the circumference. Circumference means total area of boundary if we take a complete round around the circle. Here curved path means half of the boundary. So 2 pi r by 2 or pi into r. Pi value is 22 by 7 into radius is 5. So if we calculate, we are getting 15.71 centimeter. Total perimeter will be the length of the curved path and the length of the diameter. Length of the curved path is 15.71 plus diameter is 10 centimeter. If we add, we are getting 25.71 centimeter. Question number 15. Find the circumference of the inner and the outer circles, which is shown in the adjoining figure. Here the value of pi is given as 3.14. So we have to take that value. Radius of the outer circle is 19 meter. Circumference should be 2 pi into r. So 2 into 3.14 into 19, we are getting it as 119.32 meter. The radius of the inner circle, if you see the diagram, we'll be getting 19 minus 10, that is 9 meter. So circumference of the inner circle should be 2 into pi into r, that is 2 into 3.14 into 9, that is 56.52 meter. Moving on to sum number 16. How many times a wheel of radius 28 centimeter must rotate to go 352 meter? We have to take pi value as 22 by 7. Now here we need to understand one thing. What is the connection of rotation of a wheel with the length? Now let us do an activity. If you have one piece of circular lead of any bottle or something like that, you must be having that in your house. Just take it and try to just put one string or a wool or anything like that around that lead, the circular lead. After taking a complete round, you just cut it from there. Now you hold the thread or wool in front of you with 2 hands and stretch it. How does it look like? The thread which was just put around a circle, it was taking a circular shape. Now when we are stretching it from both ends, it is looking like a perfect straight line. So the length of the boundary is equal to the length of the string. So whenever a wheel is rotating, whenever it is taking a complete round, that means it is traveling a distance which is equal to its circumference. So radius of the wheel is given as 28 centimeter, circumference is 2 pi r, 2 into 22 by 7 into 28, that is 176 centimeter. Number of rotations, that is equal to total distance to be covered by circumference of wheel, that is 352 meter divided by 176 centimeter. Here we have to note down one important thing, that total distance is given in meter, but the circumference was found in centimeter because the radius was provided in centimeter. So we cannot divide meter by centimeter, we need to convert. So we have converted 352 meter into 35200 centimeter divided by 176 centimeter. So after reducing, we are getting 200. Therefore, the wheel will rotate 200 times. Sum number 17. The minute hand of a circular clock is 15 centimeter long. How far does the tip of the minute hand move in 1 hour? Pi is equal to 3.14. Distance travelled by the tip of the minute hand must be equal to the circumference of the clock, that is equal to 2 pi r. That is, we can say 22 into 3.14 into 15. After calculation, we are getting 94.2 centimeter. So far, we have learned few terms related to the circle. Let us know some interesting facts. How did these terms were found? The word circumference contains the prefix circum, which actually means around. So circumference means moving around the circle once. The second is the Greek prefix peri means around, and the root meter means means of measuring. So perimeter means also that measurement of a boundary whenever we are moving around a particular enclosed shape. Once again, Greek letter, the prefix dia means across. So whenever we are using the term diameter, it is actually telling us moving from one end to another end through the central point of a circle, that is known as diameter. Now, what do you mean by area of a circle? It means that the space inside a circle's circumference. Okay. Now, the circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r, and you can see that the circumference is shown by a double-sided blue arrow that is moving around the circle. But the space inside the circle is shown by the shaded region, and there the area is shown as A is equal to pi r square. Now we are moving to question number 2. Find the area of the following circles. Here the value of pi is given as 22 by 7. In part A, they have provided us with radius as 14 millimeter, and in part B, diameter as 49 meter. Radius r is equal to 14 millimeter, area is equal to pi r square, that is equal to 22 by 7 into 14 into 14, that is 616 millimeter square. We have to note down that in the previous few sums we were finding the circumference, and circumference means the length of the boundary. So, the units were millimeter, centimeter, meter, etc. But here we are multiplying r into r, radius into radius. So, we are multiplying millimeter into millimeter. So, the unit of area has become 616 millimeters square. In the second part of the sum, radius is not provided. Diameter is given in the question as 49 meter. So, radius is equal to 49 by 2 meter. Area is equal to pi r square. So, we are putting the value 22 by 7 into 49 by 2 into 49 by 2. And if you calculate, we are getting 1886.5 meters square. Here also, meter into meter gives us meter square. Sum number 5 says, from a circular sheet of radius 4 centimeter, a circle of radius 3 centimeter is removed as it is shown in the figure. Find the area of the remaining sheet. We have to take pi as 3.14. Outer radius of the circular sheet is 4 centimeter. So, we are finding the area of the circular sheet by using the formula pi r square, that is equal to pi into 4 whole square, that is 3.14 into 4 into 4. If you calculate, we are getting 50.24 centimeter square. Similarly, the radius of the inner circle is 3 centimeter. Using the same formula pi r square, we are finding the area of the circle, that is pi into 3 whole square, 3.14 into 3 into 3, and after calculation we are getting 28.26 centimeter square. So, if we remove the inner part, we are getting the rim which is shaded with red color. So, we are subtracting the area of the inner circle which is shown with white color from the bigger circle, that is 50.24 minus 28.26, and we are getting the final answer 21.98 centimeter square. Sum number 8. Find the cost of polishing a circular tabletop having diameter 1.6 meter if the rate of polishing is rupees 15 per meter square. Here pi value is taken as 3.14. Diameter is given 1.6 meter. Diameter is 1.6 by 2, that is 0.8 meter. Area is equal to pi r square, that is 3.14 into 0.8 into 0.8 equal to 2.0096 meter square. Cost of polishing 1 meter square area is given as rupees 15. So, total cost of polishing the entire tabletop, that is 2.0096 meter square area, will be simply multiplication 15 into 2.0096, that is 30.14 rupees. Therefore, it will cost rupees 30.14 for polishing the circular table. Sum number 10. From a circular card sheet of radius 14 centimeter, two circles of radius 3.5 centimeter and a rectangle of length 3 centimeter and breadth 1 centimeter are removed. It is shown in the figure. Find the area of the remaining part of the sheet. Pi value is taken as 22 by 7. Area of the bigger circle is 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. So, we are getting 616 centimeter square. Area of the two small circles will be 2 into pi r square. So, 2 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5. That is the radius of the smaller circle. After calculation, we are getting 77 centimeter square. Area of the rectangle is length into breadth, that is 3 into 1, that is 3 centimeter square. So remaining area of the sheet must be calculated by subtracting area of two circles and area of rectangle from the area of the bigger circle. So we are getting 616 minus 77 minus 3, that is 536 centimeter square. Sum number 11. A circle of radius 2 centimeter is cut from a square piece of aluminium sheet of side 6 centimeter. What is the area of the leftover aluminium sheet? Pi value is 3.14 here. We know that area of the square is given by the formula side into side or side square. Here the length of each side is 6. So area of the square sheet will be 6 into 6, that is 36 centimeter square. So whenever you are writing square, it does not mean you are multiplying with 2. That means we have to do 6 into 6. Note it down. Then we are finding the area of the circle by the formula pi r square, that is equal to 3.14 into 2 into 2, that is equal to 12.56 centimeter square. So remaining area of the sheet will be 36 minus 12.56, that is 23.44 centimeter square. Sum number 13. A circular flower bed is surrounded by a path 4 meter wide. The diameter of the flower bed is 66 meter. What is the area of this path? The value of pi is given as 3.14. The diameter of the flower bed is given as 66 meters, so radius will be half of it, that is 66 by 2 meter or 33 meter. Radius of the flower bed and the path together, path is 4 meter wide, so 33 plus 4, that is 37 meter. Now we can find the area of the flower bed and path together with using the value of radius as 37 meter. Formula is pi r square, so 3.14 into 37 into 37. If you calculate, you will be getting 4298.66 meter square. 4298.66 meter square. Now we are separately finding the area of the flower bed with the same formula pi r square. 3.14 into 33 into 33. Here we are using the value of inner radius, and if you calculate, we are getting 3419.46 meter square, that means 3419.46 meter square. So if you want to find out only the area of the path, that means the area of the rim, we have to subtract the area of the inner circle from the area of the outer circle. So 4298.66 minus 3419.46, that is equal to 879.20 meter square. Question number 14. A circular flower garden has an area of 314 meter square. A sprinkler at the center of the garden can cover an area that has a radius of 12 meter. Will the sprinkler water the entire garden? Take the value of pi as 3.14. Area of circle is given by the formula pi r square. Here the value is given as 314 meter square. So we are putting the formula 3.14 into r square is equal to 314. R square is equal to 314 divided by 3.14. We are getting 100, and r is equal to root over 100, that is 10 meter. So we can easily understand that the sprinkler will water the whole garden. Sum number 3. If the circumference of a circular sheet is 154 meter, find its radius. This is the first part of the sum. Second part, also find the area of the sheet. The value of pi has to be taken as 22 by 7. Here the concept of both circumference and area are to be used. So circumference formula is 2 pi r. The value is given as 154 meter. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 154. R is equal to 154 into 7 by 44. That is 49 by 2 or 24.5 meter. So as we already found the value of radius in the first part of the sum, so we can easily find out area by the formula pi r square, that is 22 by 7 into 24.5 into 24.5, or we can use the fractional value to ease out our calculation, 49 by 2 into 49 by 2 into 22 by 7. So if you reduce, we are getting 1886.5 meter square. Sum number 9. Shazli took a wire of length 44 centimeter and bent it into the shape of a circle. Find the radius of that circle. Also find the area. If the same wire is bent into the shape of a square, what will be the length of each of its sides? Which figure encloses more area, the circle or the square? We have to take the value of pi as 22 by 7. Here the circumference is given by the formula 2 pi r and the value provided in the question is 44 centimeter. So we are equating them by using the value of pi. 2 into 22 by 7 into r, that is equal to 44 centimeter. If you reduce, we are getting r is equal to 7 centimeter. Area formula is given by pi r square, that means 22 by 7 into 7 square or 22 by 7 into 7 into 7. So if we calculate, we are getting 154 centimeter square. That area is covered by a circle. Now the same wire is rebent into a square. So whenever we are using a wire to give different shapes, we are actually using the length of boundary, that means perimeter or circumference. So the circumference of the circle will be same as the perimeter of the square in magnitude. So the length of each side can be calculated by dividing the perimeter by 4. So perimeter is same as circumference and the circumference was 44 in the question. So we are dividing 44 by 4 to get the length of each side of the square as 11 centimeter. And we know the area of the square is given by the formula side into side, or 11 into 11, we are getting 121 centimeter square. So if we compare the values of area of circle, that is 154 centimeter square, with the value of area of square, that is 121 centimeter square, we get that the circle encloses more area, as 154 is greater than 121. Now let us solve a critical thinking question from circle. A circle is given with radius 14 centimeter and it is cut into 4 equal parts and they are rearranged to give the shape which is shown in the second figure. Now calculate the area of the two shapes. The area of the first circle you can find by using the formula pi r square. But how will you find the area of the second figure? Put your thinking caps on and try to find it out. And also find out what is the relation between the two areas, how they are related. If you can't understand, we'll discuss in Microsoft Teams class. Thank you, children.